Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, do subscribe. We are covering important questions, repeated questions that could be asked in prelims 2022 and which were asked in 2021 and were repeated ones. In 2021, total 4 questions were asked from ancient history, and out of 4 questions, 2 were very difficult questions. But the good thing is that solving previous year questions could have given you the answers to these 2 difficult questions. Now we know that prelims is all about securing the cutoff. It's not about getting very great marks. You have to secure your position in mains. Just look at this question. With reference to the history of ancient India, Bhavbhuti, Hastimala and Shemeshwara were famous. Options are Jain monks, playwrights, temple architects, philosophers. Now, it is a difficult question because it is not mentioned in NCERT. Neither you will find it in any particular book. But since these 3 are mentioned together, it means even if you know about one of them, then you will know the category in which they can be kept. Now a question was asked in previous year, of the following the oldest Sanskrit poet whose composition still remains in original classical style is? Options are Ashwaghosha, Dandin, Kalidasa, Bhabhuti. Now from this question it is clear that Bhabhuti is a poet. Now let us talk about what is the correct way to solve the previous year question so that you are able to answer new questions based on that previous year question. The correct way is, when you solve this question, you just don't find the answer of this question but also read about the other 3 wrong options also. For example, the answer of this question is Ashwaghosha. But you must also read about Dandin, Kalidasa and Bhavbhuti. So whenever you solve these types of questions and some important personalities are mentioned, you just don't find the correct answer but also read about other 3 options also. Bhabhuti is a Sanskrit poet in the 8th century, similar to Kalidasa, and his famous work was Mahavir Charita, Malti Madhava or Malati Madhava. Pronunciation may differ. You may correct me in the comment section. So he was a famous poet, playwright. Knowing about him could have solved this question. You don't need to know about other 2 also. Answer here will be playwright. Let us look at another question asked in 2021. With reference to the history of ancient India, which of the following statements are correct? Here Mitakshara and Dayabhaga have been asked. Statements are: Mitakshara was a civil law for upper caste and Dayabhaga was a civil law for lower caste. Mitakshara and Dayabhaga both are legal commentary. Mitakshara is based on Yagyavalkya Smriti written by Vijneshwara and Dayabhaga written by Jimut Vahana. First statement is not correct. Second, in the Mitakshara system, the sons can claim the right to the property during the lifetime of the father, whereas in the Dayabhaga system, it is only after the death of the father that the sons can claim the right to the property. This is correct. Third, the Mitakshara system deals with the matters related to the property held by male members only of a family, whereas the Dayabhaga system deals with the matters related to the property held by both male and female members of a family. This is also not correct. Answer will be 2 only. Now this Mitakshara and Dayabhaga have been asked in UPSC. See here, you have to match works and author. Dayabhaga, Jimvut Vahana, Mitakshara, Vijneshwara, Nagananda. It is a Sanskrit play written by Harsha, Ramayana by Krittivas. Answer is 2413. If you come across such questions and you find a new word, a new work of any author, do read about it because it means it is important for UPSC. Mitakshara was again asked in 1989. Mitakshara is associated with Yagyavalkya poetics, drama, grammar. So it is based on Yagyavalkya Smriti. Answer is A. In 1991 again Mitakshara was asked. Mitakshara is a work on astronomy, a treatise on ancient Hindu law of inheritance, and agamic texts, a compendium on medicine. Answer will be B. So this is how you find answer and important topics in a subject, and don't get bogged down by so many books. Just follow the basic books and solve these previous year questions. Next question, which one of the following ancient towns is well known for its elaborate system of water harvesting and management by building a series of dams and channelizing water into connected reservoirs? Options are Dholavira, Kalibangan, Rakhigadi, Ropar. These all are Harappan sites. Questions on Harappan sites have been asked. In 2019 it was asked which one of the following is not a Harappan site? Chanodaro, Kotdiji, Sohagura, Desalpur. So Harappan sites and facts related to them are important. Here answer will be Dholavira. 2002, a similar question was asked. You have to match ancient site and archaeological findings. Lothal, Kalibangan, Dholavira, Banavli. Plug field, dockyard, terracotta replica of a plug and inscription comprising 10 large-sized signs of the Harappan script. So dockyard is associated with Lothal. Lothal is the only port town of Indus Valley civilization. Kalibangan in Rajasthan. Plug field has been found. Dholavira, large wooden signboard has been found. And Banavali, terracotta replica of a plug has been found. So maybe next time a question on Harappan site includes one of these sites or one of this archaeological finding. If you are preparing for UPSC or other exams such as CDS, NDA, CAPF or RRB, SSC, compiler exams, you must solve previous year questions. They pick questions from UPSC. You can find the question which was asked in UPSC prelims, civil services exams. Similar question was asked in civil defense services exam. So prelims previous year questions are important for all other exams also. If you want compilation of these questions, we have compiled questions from 1979 till 2021 along with the answers. Link will be in the description. You can buy from there. See you in the next video and give a thumbs up. Share this video with all your friends and those who all are preparing. Till then, have a nice day. Thanks for watching.